Can you explain what inventory management is and why it's important? Inventory management is the process of overseeing and controlling the ordering, storage, and use of materials that a company uses in the production of the items it sells, as well as managing the quantities of finished products. It ensures that the right amount of stock is available to meet demand without creating excess or shortage, thus optimizing costs and improving customer satisfaction. What inventory management systems have you worked with? I've worked with various inventory management software, including SAP, Oracle NetSuite, and QuickBooks. In my last role, I extensively used SAP for real-time tracking, automated reordering, and forecasting. I'm comfortable learning new systems and quickly adapting to different platforms. How do you determine how much inventory to order? I use a combination of historical sales data, current demand forecasting, and seasonal trends to determine reorder points. I also rely on safety stock levels to avoid stockouts and calculate the economic order quantity, (EOQ), to optimize the cost of ordering versus holding inventory. Can you describe a time when you faced a significant inventory issue and how you handled it? In my previous role, we faced an overstock issue due to an inaccurate demand forecast, leading to excess perishable inventory. I collaborated with the sales and marketing teams to create promotions and discounts to quickly sell off the excess stock. At the same time, I worked with the procurement team to adjust future orders and improve our forecasting model. This prevented future issues and minimized the financial impact. How do you ensure accuracy in your inventory records? I prioritize cycle counting rather than relying on once-a-year physical counts. This method helps maintain consistent accuracy throughout the year. I also ensure that barcode scanning or RFID technology is used for tracking inventory movements. Regular audits and cross-checking with real-time data help to minimize discrepancies. How do you handle supply chain disruptions? When facing a supply chain disruption, I first assess the severity and communicate it to relevant stakeholders. I look for alternative suppliers and review safety stock levels to bridge the gap. Additionally, I keep customers informed about potential delays and manage expectations while working with my team to minimize the disruption's impact. How do you forecast demand and manage stock levels? I rely on a combination of historical sales data, market trends, and seasonal demand to forecast future needs. I also collaborate closely with the sales and marketing teams for product launches or promotional events that may affect demand. Additionally, I maintain buffer stock for emergencies or unexpected increases in demand to avoid stockouts. How do you manage inventory across multiple locations or warehouses? I ensure that each location is synchronized with a centralized inventory management system. By using real-time tracking, we can monitor stock levels across all locations and ensure balanced distribution. I also conduct regular audits and set clear communication channels between the different warehouses to share inventory and avoid both shortages and overstock. How would you handle an inventory discrepancy between the recorded stock and the physical count? First, I would investigate to determine the cause of the discrepancy, whether it's due to theft, data entry errors, or misplacement. I would then conduct a recount if necessary and adjust the inventory records to reflect the accurate number. I would also implement corrective measures, such as additional staff training or updating the processes to prevent future discrepancies. How do you stay updated with industry trends in inventory management? I stay current by reading industry publications, attending supply chain conferences, and networking with other professionals. I also make it a point to stay informed about new inventory management technologies and software updates to ensure that our operations remain efficient and competitive. Can you describe your experience with vendor management and procurement? In my previous role, I was responsible for managing vendor relationships and negotiating contracts. I ensured that we maintained a positive working relationship with suppliers to secure favorable terms, such as discounts and shorter lead times. I also evaluated vendors on factors like quality, reliability, and cost-effectiveness to ensure we were getting the best value. How do you ensure cost-effective inventory management? I focus on optimizing the balance between carrying costs and ordering costs. By using tools like the EOQ economic order quantity model, I ensure that we minimize both excess inventory and stockouts. I also negotiate with suppliers for bulk discounts or favorable terms and continually evaluate storage solutions to ensure we aren't overpaying for warehouse space. What strategies do you implement for inventory control during peak seasons? During peak seasons, I make use of demand forecasting models and review historical data to anticipate increased demand. I increase safety stock levels and arrange for additional temporary storage if needed. Coordination with suppliers for quicker lead times and ensuring that internal teams are prepared for the increased volume are also critical steps I take.